What is your name and occupation?
Doug Rainwater. I am employed by the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office as a deputy sheriff.
What are your duties and hours?
My duties are community relations and crime prevention. I work primarily Monday through Friday from 9 to 5, but since I'm responsible for neighborhood watch programs and women's self-defense classes, most of those meetings are scheduled at night or in the evening, so I may work 9 to 5 one day, the very next day work 2 to 10, the day after that I may work 10 to 6. It just depends on what we have scheduled.
What educational background is needed in order to perform this profession?
In Forsyth County, a high school diploma, but where I retired from, the Fulton County Police Department, we required a 4-year degree.
Do you speak Spanish in your job? If not, would you use it if you could speak it?
I speak a little bit, not much, just the basic Spanish to get by. If I had a better language of Spanish, yes, I would use it. It's a great language to learn and to know.
How would that benefit you in your profession?
Well, there's a large majority of Spanish-speaking residents here in Forsyth County, and since I'm a deputy sheriff, I come into contact with a lot of people who speak Spanish, and it would be beneficial for me to be able to communicate with them.
Do you distribute information about your profession in Spanish?
Yes, we have flyers and paperwork that we have in Spanish and in English.
If you spoke Spanish, does the profession exist in a Spanish-speaking country?
Yes, it would. I mean, law enforcement is all over the world.
Would that be something you would ever consider, traveling to another country?
No, this is the end of my career in law enforcement. I've been policing now for 31 years. So no, this is pretty much it for South County.
If your profession allowed a stipend for bilingual employees, would you be willing to learn Spanish and use it in your profession?
I would, yeah. If they paid my way to a Spanish class, yes, I would go to a class to learn Spanish or any other language.
This is non-work related questions. Have you ever traveled outside the U.S. and where?
Yes, I've been to Canada and to Mexico.
Did you have any encounters in which it would have benefited you to speak another language?
Yes, in both, well, not Canada, but Mexico, it would have benefited me tremendously to have spoken the language, Spanish.
In your opinion, what holds people back from learning another language? At what point do you feel that learning a new language is a priority?
Probably to me, in high school and in your 20s, it would be beneficial because of the different jobs out there that you may have, and to learn it early so you can get a good foundation of the language.
Did you take a foreign language in high school, and which language?
I took Spanish in high school, and I didn't do too well in Spanish. It was very difficult for me, so I didn't study like I should have. I passed the course, but not very high.
What do you remember from this class?
That it was very hard to speak.
Thank you.
You're welcome.